There's very few things in today's world that you can look at that get better when we've touched it. So when you look at the world we live in today, where a lot of us sit behind a computer and type, we're on the phone or we're in meetings, this is something that's real. And it's not only real today when the change happens, but it's going to be real for my children and their children longer term. My name is Bruce Karras. I'm the Vice President of Environment and Sustainability with Coca-Cola North America. We use a framework that really looks at people, communities, and the environment as really the key parts. And we call that me, we, world. My team operates in the environmental sustainability space. We focus on water, packaging, and climate. Our aspiration is really to think in terms of future generations. We want them to have a safe and sustainable water supply. So our goal is to replenish 100% of the water we use in our products and their production.
I'm John Radke. I lead our water sustainability program for North America. When you think about it, water's really important to Coca-Cola. It's the main ingredient in virtually everything that we make. It's also an important component to our agricultural ingredients that go into our products. When we look across the globe, we have growing populations. This really puts a lot of pressure and an increased demand on water supplies. That's why we're intently focused on being good water stewards. We do that through a wide variety of projects. Most of them are around restoring or protecting watersheds or water resources. Maybe it's connecting floodplains to streams. They might be working with farmers or growers to implement better irrigation best management practices. It's a night and day difference between the before picture and the after picture.
With packaging, one of the risks is that if packaging isn't properly handled, it does become branded trash, and people see it and recognize it as something related to the company. That's not what we want. It's a big issue. It's a very broad issue. We see that trash as something that has value, and we're working to really find that value in bottles and cans. We work with Keep America Beautiful, for example, and we have what's called a bin grant program, but it's a way to get bins in public places. And we've got some great opportunities with two very new funds. One is called the Closed Loop Fund, and the other is called the Recycling Partnership. And these funds really look at how do we get single stream carts to everybody's household so that we can recover more material and really improve the whole system.
We're doing bioplastics made out of plants, renewable materials, and you can still recycle that bottle at the end of the day. So you currently see the Dasani and the Smart Water, and now Gold Peak Teas and the Minute Maids and Simplies in plant bottle. As we commercialize this, it'll just become bigger and make sustainability more accessible to everybody. We hope that when you consume one of our beverages, that you can see that we're using more sustainable materials for our packaging and learning something new about what sustainable packaging is, and you are starting that sustainability journey with us.
There are many steps in the life of a product. It might start in the farm. It starts where we bring raw materials in for packaging. It goes to the manufacturing plant where we fill the bottle or the can, cap it. It has to be driven out to the marketplace, and ultimately it might end up in a cooler or a vendor somewhere. And each step of the way, our goal is to reduce the carbon for the drink in your hand.
I've spent most of my career in sustainability, working for the environment and reducing the impacts of organizations on the planet. And what Coca-Cola is doing at scale is just amazing to me. The facility I'm standing in right now, the Atlanta Syrup branch, is a LEED Gold certified facility. What LEED is a program that looks at the way a facility is built, where it's sited, and how it's operated. The cogeneration facility that is on site actually takes landfill gas from a nearby landfill and pipes it about 6 miles and blends it with a little bit of piped natural gas to generate both electricity and waste heat. It produces about 48 million kilowatt hours, and that displaces the carbon emissions of the equivalent of 6,000 cars every year. In our energy and climate space, we're working on our fleets, such as hybrid vehicles and alternatively fueled vehicles using natural gas or electricity. You could see this technology either rolling through the streets of your city or throughout the marketplaces where you shop.
Water, packaging, energy and climate protection, these are areas that are important to the type of business that we run. These issues are way bigger than Coca-Cola. we've learned that we have to inspire others to come along with us on this journey of environmental sustainability. We also have a long-standing partnership with the U.S. Forest Service to conserve and protect our nation's water resources.
At WWF, I started working with Coca-Cola in the Southeast Rivers and Streams, and now I work globally with Coca-Cola. They are as passionate as I am. I couldn't ask for a better partner.
To be able to work for a company like Coca-Cola that takes on this type of work and to have this as part of my job is amazing.
The work of Coca-Cola has inspired and continues to inspire companies here in the United States and internationally.
And so building a movement where it isn't just one or two companies that are doing this type of work, but we're creating a wave of corporate involvement, that's going to be the outcome that I want to be a part of.
When I think about my children's future, it helps me realize the importance of the work that we're doing at Coca-Cola to drive innovation and change into a sustainable future.
The future is bright. We have amazing customers who are doing amazing work, and if we can leverage our work together, I think the possibilities are endless.